From the newsroom at news.com.au.
Hey, I'm Lexi Cartwright, and this is the latest from the newsroom. It's Friday, the 14th of May. We'll start in the Middle East. Israel's troops stopped just short of crossing into Gaza this morning, but the nation's defence minister has made it clear his army's work is far from finished. He warned that Israel has many more targets and no time limit on its military operations against Gaza, as the Israeli military and Palestinian militants continue to exchange deadly airstrikes. The spokesman for Israel Defence Forces said Israel was considering a ground incursion into Gaza, but stressed that any decision would take days. The United Nations said the Security Council will meet on Sunday to address the conflict. In other news, there's been a twist in the case of a Brisbane woman who was found dead inside her home on the weekend. The woman's body was discovered by a relative. Her death was initially deemed non-suspicious, but police returned to the scene several days later and scoured the area with metal detectors. Detectives have now charged a 22-year-old man with 1 count of manslaughter. To some lighter news now, and a lucky woman from Lane Cove in Sydney was the winner of last night's $30 million Powerball. The woman discovered she'd won as she was eating breakfast this morning. Despite being set for life, she still went into work today. What a team player. Alrighty, to entertainment news now, and Karl Stefanovic was less than impressed with Prince Harry's comments on a podcast where he compared royal life to living in a zoo. Harry spoke to Dax Shepard on his Armchair Expert podcast, where he opened up about his mental health and how hard it was growing up as a member of the royal family. But Karl made it clear he is sick of hearing about Harry's difficulties. Have a listen.
Great thing that he got away from all that prying press in the UK.
Oh, you got to take the mental health stuff pretty seriously.
Of course, Ali, but I'm just saying that it's just ridiculous how he keeps whining about his childhood. He grew up in privileged, like in a palace. I mean, just give it a rest, bro.
And we've finally got an air date for the Friends reunion. The special will be called The One Where They Get Back Together and will air on HBO Max in the US on May 27th. An Aussie air date hasn't yet been announced. That's it from the newsroom. We'll have an update over the weekend.
Your headlines from news.com.au.